Boom, there it is. Made the transition. Turned off my thing. What is this song? This is intense. Is this the wrong thing? Oh yeah, there we go. Greetings, stream friends. Happy Friday. Made it through another week. Hey, exactly how I feel. Sentiment is shared. I have this GitHub page up because I was looking on here and I saw this person forked my like personal blog site, which is like kind of funny. Like who would fork a blog? Like what are you gonna do with it, you know? But maybe they like the Jekyll setup or something. Maybe they like my typography. So TBD. We'll see what happens with that. If you see someone else on the internet masquerading as me, it's not me. I'm gonna turn this down a tiny bit. There we go. Alright, well, we're gonna do some coding. I have literally not touched this stuff since like last Friday when I was streaming on it, because I've been doing my day job, I've been writing blog posts, I've been doing other stuff. Time to add channel. Yeah, whatever, John, whatever. Alright, so it's gonna be a little bit of getting back in the swing here. Figure out what I was even doing. And so on the wait, hold on, I can use my new thing. What did I do today? There we go. There's the oh shit, that went in the wrong window, but okay, whatever. I got Nightbot going. I set that up for the first time. So, oh man, I copied that. Oh, weird. Why did this make a copy? Well, I don't know what that does. I don't want to copy. Yeah, I'm still working on this BigQuery stuff from before, and let me actually just go ahead and start the thing up, and I can figure out where we were at. This take a second. Basically, I was working through like decoding all of these weird BigQuery types that you can get back from the SDK when you run a query, and then like wire that up to be able to put it in the results UI. And that was going, and I sort of got it to the point that I could at least like do it and run some stuff and see the results in there, which was kind of cool. But I want to kind of take a look at it. It was kind of messy, and then there were still a few types that I hadn't covered, and I think I had not covered the ones that were non-geo. Like I covered the dump this thing in a GeoJSON case, but didn't really cover the other one, the like generic random data table kind of case. Anyway, a lot of stuff going on there. We will see. We will see where we were at. And then the other thing that I put on here on the notes for today, the other thing I want to kind of take a look at is they actually released within the last few days, like within the last week or so, they released a thing where they actually support some geo stuff in the BigQuery, like the native, GCP BigQuery UI. So I kind of want to check that out. I haven't actually played with it yet, so I might go poke around in there and see kind of how that looks like. My thing is that I have been, let's see, does this work? Let's see if this still works. See if it works from last week. Oh no, internal server error, that's not good. Let's go see what's going on there. Token, that's interesting. It should have refreshed the token. Okay, I might have to log in on that. What is it, auth? Yeah, okay, so TBD, gonna have to handle that one. Let's go back. Try again. I hope this works. Yeah. So anyway, the what I was saying about the new thing that's in the studio. Oh, did it work? Oh, it says no rows found. Well, that's interesting. So it did run something, but it doesn't think it found anything. That's exciting. All right, we'll have to take a look at that in a second. Yeah, so I at some point I have to do some contemplation, some strategizing. I don't know that I don't really have like a deep attachment to building this UI. Like I kind of needed something that would work, and there's this old thing. what is it called? BigQuery Map Geo Studio. There's this old app that's been around for like ever, and it kind of is not that good, you know. This one is it, the BigQuery GeoViz web tool. This thing has been around forever. Oh yeah, look, it still has my thing, and it's just kind of funky. It's like not amazing, so I needed something. I started making this thing. If it turns out that the built-in core BigQuery thing works well and that they just like do geo stuff nicely, then I would perhaps be happy just to toss this out, because what I really am more interested in getting to is getting to the point that I can have the data from, let's see, is there any data in this one? What is in here? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that nice big polygon there. What I'm really interested in is just like having the data from these projects that people make be pushed into BigQuery so that then people can query with them and join and do all this kind of other stuff. So anyway, it's kind of like, this is kind of a rant at this point, but I don't really care about being in the business of building like a nice query UI, although it's like kind of nice to have it, but I just have to figure out what the core capability is. So that's that. Let's take a look at this and see if I can figure out why this is not doing anything. Oh wait, actually, let me see. Did it work over here? Run. Show results. Did they like delete this table or something? That would be unfortunate. Oh no, it says it has results. Yeah, show results. Stage. Okay. Oh, that's right. This is why this thing is weird, because you have to do this multi-step. You have to say like run it and then say show results, and then I guess you click this and then you click this. I don't even know exactly what I'm doing here. Apply style. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay. And it's also just like hella slow, I guess, is the other problem. Okay. So that's not fun. So yeah, so that's why this thing is a little crusty. This is like some random, I mean, it's literally like BigQuery GeoViz.appspot. This thing has been kicking around for like years, but it just is the only thing. So I want to check out that. And then there's actually another one that I put in the notes called Descartes, BigQuery Geo tool, something. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, this one is cool. So this person basically wired up Kepler.gl, which is like this is a Uber open source project. They basically wired that up, which is also really interesting. So I want to look at that too. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's figure out why this is not working. BigQuery. So, as always, time for a pile of print line statements. I guess I can just like axe this. I don't even need that. I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Embiggen. Okay, query for user. Run query for user. Query. All right, I'm gonna go back to that hip hop playlist that I was on before. That was nice. Yeah, that was cool. All right, what was I doing? I was printing some lines, print lining, and okay. So this will throw if there's an error. So I'm not hitting an error, but I am getting no data. Yeah, and then here's the thing I had been working on before, this encode query result, which is trying to do all the, oops, where'd it go? Too many things called encode. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Fields? All right, that's enough. That'll be enough to start. I'll make this one a little bigger. Oh boy, so big, that's okay. John Shea, I'm repairing, stop posting. What is that? The Nightbot is banning you from posting links? That's interesting. Maybe it doesn't want people to be spamming stuff? Okay, using project. Found a schema. So it sort of said no rows found. You can't meme. Oh no. Bummer. I don't know. That's funny. That Nightbot thing is new. I just added it, and I guess maybe it's too aggressive. Oh, you know why? Oh, no. I had this working at one point. Let's see. Let's say geo ID, comma. What is the other one I had? Geometry? State geom. Geo ID, state geom. Let's see what that does. Query took undetermined amount of time. Oh boy, there it is. Oh god, maybe I should have been more judicious about the print lining there. Okay, we'll let this scroll for a second. There it is. So that looks like some good GeoJSON at any rate. And then I still crashed. Okay. Ah, alas. Oh wait, I think it's a separate problem. Encode row. Oh, I wonder if it timed out because of how long it was taking to print all those things. There it is. Oh god, okay. So obviously quite a lot of like error handling and shenanigans to do around that, but that is at least working. Okay, I'm thinking about that. I have to file a mental note for myself to increase the timeout for this. Where did it go? God, this ticket has just become an enormous pile of craziness. Oh, there we go. Increase timeout for BigQuery. I think my timeout right now is like 15 seconds or something. So the real thing to do here is like run these async. So you would like submit it would create a job and track it and like poll in the background or whatever. But for right now, I'm just like running them and waiting, and they run pretty quick. So yeah, we'll come back to that one. Change that. Okay. Oh yeah, so this thing I want to try it at some point. Docs Playground. Even more play. Is this the real one? Okay. Create report. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I'm going to play around with this a little bit. Let's see. Let me see if I can run that same query on this. Select name. Oh, sorry, it's super, super tiny. There's no way I can barely see that myself. But select name. Can you make this? No. Name, stage geom. Let's see. Let's run this and see what happens. Query saved. Running. Okay. See, they're probably doing what I said I should be doing, which is like reading the thing in the background. Or like, I mean, polling it in the background. Wow, it's actually 20 megs. I guess the geometries are very detailed. That is something to think about. Like the size. Oh, that's cool. So this is, I would say, this is better than that other thing. Can you see one of these? What does this do? State name, so it knows the properties. Polygon. Wow. Oh, interesting. All right, this would be interesting to poke around in the code of this thing and figure out how it's doing it. So it looks like it's running it, it's downloading it. Actually, hold on, let me look at that again. I wonder if it's actually downloading it straight from the browser. That's actually interesting. Reading result. What is this? Uh-huh. Get report. Ready. Already cached. I think that's the wrong spelling of cached, but that's okay. Let me change the query. Geo ID. I wonder how they did that autocomplete, because it's obviously not perfect, but it is cool to have that. I wonder if this one is downloading the thing. Oh, now it says downloading map data. Oh. Yep, okay. That's interesting. So this is going to their endpoint. This is going to their URL. It's not going direct to like GCP something, but it looks like just proxying the data through in some kind of like CSV type of format, which is kind of interesting. Response has been truncated. Oh yeah, because it's like big. Huh, interesting. All right. All right, what the hell? Well, so I said I would maybe explore later. I'm exploring now. Let's go find out. I think I can go in here without oh no. All right, hold on. I have to log in on another screen. One sec. I think I can get in that console without exposing horrible secrets and stuff, but we will see. All right. Let's go to BigQuery. I'll bring this back in 1 second. I'm just getting it pulled up. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna put this back in here. Yeah. So let me see. Where's the tweet? Twitter, BigQuery, Google. I don't know, Geo something. I follow this guy on Twitter. Oh, geez. All right, let me see if I can find this from earlier. Did I bookmark it? Did I save it or something? No. Oh, that's cool. Likes. Did I save this tweet? Save that one. Damn, I don't see it. All right. Damn, I don't know. I have to find it. Let's just see. Let's just run this and see what happens. Can it render the thing? Results. Save results, explore data. Some cells that are long are truncated. So there's just our wickets, our geom wickets. Results, JSON. Oh, that's cool. That's what the data. Oh, that's really interesting. If I could get that, that would actually be better for me. I might have to look at. Damn, this is something I've been worried about, that it would actually be easier for me to just do this via the like REST API rather than via the Java SDK. But oh yeah, there's that GeoVis thing that they link to. All right, so I'm not seeing yet a automagical map showing up in there. I've never done this Data Studio thing before. Maybe this is where they added that geo stuff they were talking about. It sure is thinking about something. Hit that again. Oh boy. Come on, man. What's going on over here? Does this like not work or something? Oh boy. Oh boy, there's something. Chart table. Oh god. Bubble chart. Oh. Filled map. Can't show. Oh my god. Okay, so this is. I might have to poke around in this more, but this is not looking amazing so far. I don't yet see. Let's see. How do I find How do I find the actual official BigQuery account? I swear I saw them post like a freaking press release or something about this. Oh, there's me. Here we go, here we go. Oh, it looks like it's like kind of a special. Great working with you in the BigQuery to give everyone a... April 1, 2021. Yeah, that's it. This is new. Data Studio. With the addition in the past year of Google Maps. Oh. That's what they're saying. They're doing like all kind of weird stuff. Google Maps, yeah. Okay. 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 This looks not bad. Let's go back. So they click this, and mine says can't show Google Maps. The location. So I guess in this case I have to do some shenanigans. I have to edit my query and like fix it up to be formatted right. So that's not super fun. See, so that's the whole thing I was trying to do is like this UI, where'd it go? The one that I've been working on is like, it would just kind of like go through and try to sniff out, like based on what it knows of the types, it would try to sniff out a geo field and just like pull it out and sort of like automatically GeoJSONify things. And then that would be cool. So I still feel actually like that's going to be somewhat useful. This Descartes thing is interesting. It's a little bit like slow kind of so far. I mean, just a little bit I played around with it. I don't know. I have to explore this more too. It's obviously certainly way more sophisticated in terms of visualization, and I'm not really trying to make a visualization tool because there's like a ton of those things out there, I think, that are extremely like cool and sophisticated and fancy. So I don't really know. I'm more interested in just like quick and dirty. Can I see what I have in my data and maybe do some basic like put it on a map kind of stuff. So we shall continue. The BigQuery conversions will continue until morale improves. It's got a dark theme. Yeah, it does have a dark theme. That's true. Yeah, but this one is kind of like washed out and cool though. Yeah, the dark theme. If you put some hexagons in like a vaporwave color scheme and you put it on a dark theme map, you've already won. That is very true. Okay, geom column. Okay, yeah, got this. Using geometry column. Oh wait, oops. Yeah, so actually, yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about a second ago. Like, this actually will work, and if you just give it, you know, I don't even have to call this geometry. It'll just like sniff it out. Let me put a limit on this so it's not so much data, and that'll help. I was trying to think what the BigQuery free tier is, like a terabyte a month, I think is what they give you. So I guess I'm hitting, oh, look at that. The Northern Mariana Islands, classic. Yeah, so this is great. Like, I just said state geom. I don't have to do anything. I think if I even just did like a select star on this, it would still work. Let me see what I get out of that. Oh, there's like a centroid in there somewhere. So that's what I got instead. That is a challenge to, like, when there's multiple ones, you have to pick. When there's multiple possible geometry columns, you have to pick the right one. I think the answer for that is to do give preference for a column actually called geometry here. So like if you actually care, if you have multiple options and you actually care which one gets rendered, you could do like select blah as geometry, you know, star, and then like you would pull that one out. So that's a good thing to note. But yeah, so that's good. So that's nice. And then the thing that screwed me up, and the thing that's obviously not working yet, is I did this. Earlier I did this. I did select count star, and I got, I think, no results back. Because I'm not yet handling the non-GeoJSON ones. I'm handling the ones that I can munge into GeoJSON, but I'm not handling the other ones. So let me get this booted, and actually work on that. I'm gonna change this. This song is kind of weird. What is this one? Let me go back to my other classic one. Wait. The one I usually play that is really nice is Deep House. Deep House. What does that even mean? Who knows? Yeah, we'll try that. All right. That's enough stalling for LSP to have booted. Maybe. Yeah, there it is. Great. Love that. Maybe I wonder if anyone has made a Groovebox Mapbox theme. That's what I really need for my map, so it'll match my editor. All right, so let's go read through this. So the way that I set this up is I run through each row, and each row can yield an option of a GeoJSON feature or an option of a like JSON object. What did I do it? BQ row. Yeah, here it is. An option of a GeoJSON feature or an option of a JSON. Yeah, and I just made this one be none. That's right. Yeah, great. So I can do that. I can do the real thing now. Field value to JSON. Okay. I did row to GeoJSON equals row to JSON schema row. And yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I need. So I need a sort of. Oh yeah, look, I'm such an idiot. I literally wrote a note to myself. That's so funny. I literally wrote a note to myself and I just didn't read it. This is why you always read the comments. The comments never lie. Oh yeah, I don't do this first. Okay. Def row. I can just copy this. Row. JSON. Schema, row, field value list. And this is going to give me option of JSON. Is that what I called it on BQ row? Option of JSON, Cersei JSON. Okay. Oh, and the other thing I haven't done yet, I have to do the properties. Yeah, row to JSON. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay, I can make this work. This is good. Field value to JSON, all kind of shenanigans in here. What is this? This is given a field and a field value, give a JSON. Yep. And then what I need is, hold on one sec. Yeah, okay. So the difference is I got to use the schema fields. Schema fields. Fields. Schema.fields map f.get name key. So that's my key, is just whatever the field name is. Value equals, what did I call that function down there? Field value to JSON. Field value to JSON, F and row, I think is what I need. And then what I need, so that'll give me, this will be string, oops, and this will be JSON. And then what I need is, I'm going to make a pair, key value, and then I need to make a JSON object, or how do you do it? You do JSON.obj, yeah, of splat fields. What is the splat? It's like that. It's like it's :_ is the splat, I think. Oh, whoops. Obj. JSON.obj key value. What if I'm making the list dynamically? Because the problem is I'm making the list of fields like dynamically here. Oh, oops. All right, yeah. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, okay, freaking great. Now the yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna pass this through. I thought there's like a slight optimization. Like I could do this one first I could do this one first and then pass it into the GeoJSON one so that I don't have to parse the properties again, but I don't know, it probably doesn't really matter. Row. Oh, whoops. I passed the wrong thing there. Oh, sorry, I have to get the get key. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, okay, let's just try that. I think this actually might work for what I need, at least just to see something out of here. Yeah, select count star 56. Beautiful. Oh, that should... It should say the key name. That's interesting that it didn't. Let me check I'm gonna just check the raw, I want to run that again and check the raw JSON response. Let's see, response. Oh yeah, it literally does say F0 _. That's not very pretty. I wonder why. Oh, is it because in BigQuery it doesn't do like how like Postgres does, where if you do a count star, it automatically. Oh yeah, okay. Like in Postgres, if you just do select count star, I think it will automatically call that count. But in this case, I guess it just gives you like F0. But now I could do like Geo ID or something like that. Geo ID 69, nice. Yeah, okay, great. That's good. That's cool. And now let's go back to the map one. Yeah, exactly. Milliardo knows. Select. So I should be able to do state Geo ID and state geom from BigQuery. And so now the other problem. Oh, that's pretty. That's cool. Look at that nice pan, that nice little zoom there. So I don't have this properties filled in. Let me think about how to do that. Yeah, I'm going to pass it in here. I'm going to do like I said, and I'm going to say properties, option of JSON. I guess the problem there is it's actually just, I actually want to make it a JSON object. And I'm actually going to flip this around a little bit. I'm going to keep this one more general. I'm going to make this one a JSON object too. And, oops, oh wait, sorry, not that one. The one I did a second ago. This is going to be a JSON object. And object. Yeah, this is gonna basically like I want to keep it wider for the moment, so I don't have to like re-decode it. Oops. So object is JSON object. What ID am I using? I am just using good old Emacs, and I'm using the Metals. Like Metals is like the Scala LSP server, and then it has like an integration for Emacs, which works. It works pretty good. It's honestly like gotten. It used to be like a little rough, but it's gotten very good over the, I don't know, months, years, how long it's been out or whatever. Okay, so then here I'm going to upcast that one to JSON, or I don't know if that's really like an upcast. I don't know what you call it exactly. Okay. Now, so now this actually, okay, this is good. This will actually work. I can pass this in. I think what's going to happen is that the GeoJSON is going to show up in the properties again, which is like kind of nasty. So I think what I likely will want to do is check for that and explicitly like purge it out. Yeah. Can I like copy this? Is that copyable? Yeah. Okay. So that's not very fun. I don't want that showing up in the thing. So let me think about that. Here's the geom column, and then properties dot delete or without, or is there a minus? Properties dot. Let's see. Add apply contains I could filter keys. Remove properties dot remove. The one that I know. So up here I discovered the one that's the geometry, so I can remove that one. Oh, sorry. Call name. I think that'll work actually. Let's try that. Yeah, okay, there it is. That's cool. That's pretty. This is actually not bad. This is kind of like actually useful. I don't think I have a clicked tooltip kind of thing, which would be nice. Yeah. Sorry, just thinking. I was actually just thinking. I think it's possible that BigQuery might be smart enough that when I run this same one over and over and over, it doesn't actually like redo it. So I might even be. I don't think I'm going to run out of my 1 terabyte free anyway, but I might even not be actually accruing that much usage because of that anyway. So that would be chill. All right, that's actually cool. This is cool. Dang, I said in my thing, I was like. Wait, where did I put it? I said we might even write some tests because I was kind of thinking, I was like, maybe this is reaching a point where all this decoding would be nicer in some tests. I guess I still might do that. But the problem is, like, I don't even know how to construct all of the objects from the BigQuery SDK that I would need to pass into the unit test. So it's like, at some point, that's almost more tedious than what I would even be doing otherwise. So I don't know. I have to continue thinking about it. Who wants to write tests on a freaking Twitch stream? Nobody wants to do that. The big problem is I still have all this stuff that I didn't yet handle. Oh wait, I handled geography. That's good. I handled it. Let me put them in the order they are. Integer or string. String. Boolean, float, big numeric. It compiles, yeah, exactly. It can't fail. Timestamp geography. So then these ones I haven't figured out how to do because I don't have like an example of them yet that I have to find like an example of one to actually test. Let me go look at this random table I've been using. God, which of these crazy things do I want to even use? BigQuery public data. What was the table I was querying? Geo US boundaries. Where'd it go? Geo US boundaries. God, there's a lot of COVID stuff. I wonder what that is. That looks kind of cool. You have to find like a good small table to test with in here because the one thing that is annoying with BigQuery is that a limit is like if you put a limit on your thing, it's still a full scan. You still pay the whole table's worth of data traversal, which is like quite annoying. So it's not good to test. Even if you're just going to be like limit 1, it's not good to test with a big table. States. Okay, string. Okay, so there's not really any. Here's that one that I hit before, int point geom. That's that other one that I was hitting. So there's not really anything nested. Okay, repeated. I also haven't handled a repeated one yet, which is interesting. That's like a, like an array. Not seeing. Oh god. Oh, that's so crazy. It's like opening all these in tabs at the top. Boolean, integer, geometry, counties. Yeah. So I get this would be the advantage of writing a test here is that if while admittedly it's probably quite tedious to wire up like example cases of the Java BigQuery types for all this stuff. Like I'm sure it's just like some nasty build or crazy thing you have to do. Admittedly, while that would be tedious, I could at least like customize the thing and like make sure I'm getting out the right result type. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna spend what time? I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes on it, and I'm gonna see if I can get it even like wired up. Okay. This is core source mains kind of like GCP BigQuery. Okay. GCP BigQuery. All right. And as always, open another test to crib from. It's one that I have. I think these ones don't. Yeah, these just extend the bare im unit, so that's good. We're just using im unit, which is nice. I love some im unit. I don't need a resource helper. I don't need any of this yet. I don't need any of this yet. Okay, so the thing here is field, given a field and a value. Yeah, okay, I can probably converting int field. I can probably make this work. Builder dot builder. Oh, field dot new builder. I don't need the builder type. Yep. Okay. Oh. Okay. You give it a string and a type name, and then you give it optionally a field. I don't know what that third parameter is, but that's maybe I don't need it. I'm going to call it num, and I'm going to call it legacy SQL type name dot integer. Yep. Build. John, it's funny, I had never really worked with these like builder style APIs until I started using Spindle, and now it's like I actually know how to use this because otherwise I had not ever seen it before. 2option.get, come on, wait, where do you see that? Love 2option.get. Field, and then field value equals field value dot new field value. So how do I construct a field value? That's the real question. Dot of. Oh geez, you just literally pass in. I see. You just literally pass in an object. Okay, I see how this works. Attribute. Mine is a primitive. Which of these many things is called attribute? It must be this dot primitive, and then I guess I can literally just be like 1. Yeah. Yeah, Java. Yeah, that's what I said when I first pulled this thing up earlier. I was like, somebody could write a really nice Scala, like ADT style thing off of this, but what we have right now is very far from that, and it just is the world that we live in. So, you know, whatever. Okay. Okay, so I have these two, I guess, and then I'm going to annotate this and see if it. I guess that's what I have. Yeah, okay. And then what I would do here is this the right BigQuery? Or what did I call it? I actually called this client. Yeah, I called it client, not BigQuery. Probably better name. Client dot field JSON field. And then what I would expect, oops. Oh, okay. Actually, this is fine. This is good. I'm gonna see if I can get this going, and then what I might want to do, what I really might want is the, well, actually, yeah, I might want to test one level up so I actually get the full JSON object out, which would mean I need the schema in the whole thing, not just the single field, but whatever. We'll just start with this. So I would get JSON dot num. Oh, you know what I could do is just one to as JSON. Import io.circe.syntax dot underscore. Is that what it is? Oops. Assert equals. Is it assert equals? Yeah, assert equals with an S. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'll put that other one aside for a second. Look at us writing a unit test on a stream. All right, so let's go in the core and let's test only BigQuery. Oh, am I? Oh, wait, what did I do? Did I change something? Oh, this is funny. I bet I think I'm, okay, unfortunately we're gonna have to take a detour here. I think I mucked around with some constructor somewhere deep in the app, and I have not run the test suite since I did that, so let's go and mess with that. Yeah, okay. This is my core, like, app constructor. So it's transactor, GCS, Q, HTTP client. Oh, okay, I need the HTTP client. Is there like a no-op HTTP client or something like that? I wonder. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Screw it. I'm just gonna pass this in. Wait, hold on. We'll come back to this in a second, but there's something very exciting about this. HTTP client. Cats backend. And then this would go here. Compile, compile, compile. Looking. Yo, large data bank is back. Are they here? Is everyone here? Hold on, the thing is still updating on my screen. Oh no, it failed. Oh, okay, we'll have to come back to that. Unsafe run sync. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is a cool stream I found entirely by chance. Well, I'm glad you found it. Microbic Music, welcome. I don't know if you're into programming, but that's what we're doing over here. What's up, Large Data Bank? Yo, I was in your stream a little bit earlier. That was cool. How did it go? Well, let's see. What were you working? I'm trying to remember what exactly y'all were doing. Oh yeah, we were talking about you were doing serious work, and we were all mouthing off about laptops and you know, M1s in the chat or whatever. So I am excited to get one of those M1s. But anyway, I hope it went well. I hope y'all had some good time, some good productive coding time. So welcome. Yeah, welcome everybody. You can, if you want to know a little bit about what we're working on, I literally just set up my Nightbot stuff the first time. Get off the stage, stop spamming. Oh man, yeah. Case in point, I just set up Nightbot for the first time today, and it is apparently quite aggressive. I don't know how to even turn that off. Yeah, it did just destroy. How do I? Oh geez, that's embarrassing. I have to figure out. I literally just turned it on, and it was blocking John earlier too. I had to figure out how to tell it to slow its roll a little bit. Anyway, there's a little page that has a link about some of a little bit of info about the project. Yeah, Nightbot is super aggro. That's so funny. Brutal. Anyway, welcome. I'm sorry to everyone if my Nightbot bouncer is just like wrecking your day over here, but you know. All right, so where was I at with this mess? Hold on, I feel like this song comes up all the time on my Epidemic Sound. It's a little bit too much. There we go. All right, what were we doing? Okay, so I'm trying. Yeah, oh yeah. BigQuery is converting int field. I'm trying to figure out how to write a test for this BigQuery, like this crazy BigQuery Java SDK, and so I'm trying to figure out basically how to programmatically construct, like how to programmatically construct values of the appropriate types that come out of this Java SDK, so that then I can like feed them into my test cases to actually, you know, test my thing. Because otherwise I have to basically go in there and like run BigQuery queries over and over with all of the different types to test it manually and make sure I have the different like encodings working. So that's where we're at. We're spelunking Java SDK API a little bit and trying to make some progress there. And it's not quite working yet, but we'll get there. BigQuery field value switch. Java link. Field value to JSON, get long value, get string value. Okay. So okay, let's go back there. I'm at line 128. Okay, that's good. It does think that it is an integer. Value.get long value. If anybody in the chat works with BigQuery a lot, I would love to hear about your experience or your thoughts or whatever. I'm trying to wire it up to do some querying on this geo data out of this app that I'm working on. Oops. Value. Oops. Let's see what we got. So, okay, the fact that it is trying to call get string value on my number is a little concerning. Like why does get long value call get string value is concerning. Maybe it has to be a long. Is that the deal? Does it have to be a long? Nope, not happy, although Java lang long, okay. Do I dare go and open up the docs for this thing? Is that gonna lead me to anything other than misery? I don't know. Probably has to be a string. You think I literally just pass it in like that? I mean, okay, let's try it. If that is, oh no. Okay, you're right, Miliarda, but that doesn't make me any happier about it. Okay, so okay, hold on a sec. So the thing here is field value dot of. It's field value of, and then it's attribute, and then it's object. It's just Java lang object, but then it's actually a string. And that's just like what you have. Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I was expecting anything better than that, but that was a good thought to try that. It might have taken me a while to get there. Okay, well, yeah, great. It somehow does it. I suspect, now that we see that, I suspect as we go through these, we may find some divergence in that. Like, for example, I wonder if some of stringly typed for sure. Never has it been more stringly typed. I wonder if all of these different ones are going to behave the same, or if some of them are going to be like, having weird stuff, basically. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so that's fine. Whatever. It works. It's doing a thing. I guess I can spam through a bunch of these really quickly now. So stir, string. It's still a primitive pizza. Okay. You know what I can do here is, yeah, okay, great. I can do the little tilde. You ever use the tilde in SBT? It like auto runs. It's so nice. All right, there's a string. We'll do the easy ones that I know how to do already. Bool. I guess maybe if I was clever, I could. So okay, so here's the thing. What do you think this one's gonna be? You think it's just gonna be true? You think it's just gonna be that? No way. Anyway, if I was smart, maybe I would I don't know. I guess I could wire these up like programmatically at the top instead of just like spamming through. But I don't know. It feels good to have more test cases. It's true as a string. It feels nice to see all these test cases rolling through, especially when they're fast ones. So I guess I'm just gonna inflate my numbers here. Float. I guess I could just call this test, and then I don't have to rename it for each one. So like what? It's just gonna be like this? It's gonna be like that? Oh, sorry, I said Boolean. I forgot to change the thing. Okay, we're going. We're cruising. We're in business now. I hate it, but we're doing it. Converting big num. Huh. I don't know how to do a big. Well, I guess you just say that it's a big num, even if it's not actually a big num. Let's just see what happens, because I guess this might be the same. Yeah. Okay. Like, I guess they handle that on their side. They must know what has to be a big num versus like something else. I don't know. Converting big num, converting numeric. Oh, yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I also haven't figured out. I haven't spent enough time in the docs to figure out what's the difference in float, I mean, obviously big numeric is just big. Use scientific. I'm not. I don't know. All right, we'll come back to that. Yeah, float, big num, and bit and numeric. I don't know. I haven't figured out exactly what the difference in all of these is, but you know, whatever. Okay. Numeric, timestamp. Oh, geez, how in the world do I do that one? Let's see. Okay, hold on, wait. I saved a where in one of these notes, maybe in here. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we go. I saved a link to this. Yeah, they converted everything. Well, at least they're consistent. You have one code path, really, at that point that you have to worry about. It's just the two-string code path. If that works, everything else has got to be good. Okay, Boolean, bytes. Okay, this is good. This is useful, actually. Numeric. String, struct. I don't have any struct examples. That'll be a fun one. Timestamp. Timestamp object. Oh, it's like this type of situation. I guess the brackets mean that it's optional. Okay. So this would be like 2021, 04, 02. Oh Jesus, what is? I don't know. I'm just gonna try to type one. 1657 030. Optional time zone. Let's just put one. Let's just put this in there and see what it does. I don't even know. Okay. Number format exception null. The other thing that's a little bit painful about this is like I get because of the fact that it's all just stringly done. I don't have like I guess I don't have a great guarantee that the stuff that I'm setting up in the test is actually matches what is going to happen in like prod or whatever, because like it could be that I'm making the strings wrong, like in these ones I guess I feel pretty normal. I guess this decoding, I guess presumably this decode, like get timestamp value, would fail if I gave it the wrong format, which is probably what just happened. That's probably what this business is. So actually that's probably okay. That's actually probably not the worst thing. Let's see. BigQuery timestamp format example. Timestamp. Okay, that's interesting. They do a +12. Sure, let me put a +12 on there. Is it because I did the format like that? It's year, month, day, hour, blah blah blah, and then they put a +12 is the only difference. What's PST? I don't actually know. I don't know what PST is, but whatever. I'll put +12. Okay, no, still does not like that. Okay, so I don't know how to make a timestamp one. EST is, oh yeah, PST -9, it might be. Well, if EST is 5. How do you even make one of these? How do you even make one of these suckers? So, I mean, I don't know. All I have is the stack trace. It's obviously calling into big decimal.init. And who even knows? I mean, here's the value. Okay, hold on. Let me go try this. And I actually just want to see this. Oh, there. Let's try that. Because I can run this in a thing. God damn it. Where's this one? How do I actually get my query? Here. No? Select. Let's see what this one says. Oh. Is that why? Is it because I didn't put the like decimal portion on the? Yeah, it probably is some. Is it ISO 86? Is that the one that everyone uses? ISO 8601. I mean, it's almost certainly like one of these things. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it probably is that. I don't know. Let's put. Okay, if I put this one in there and it doesn't work, then I know something is afoot. God damn. Timestamp. Because I mean that one came out of their thing, so I know that's kind of how it's formatted. Let's see the JSON. No, it's just literally like that. So like this is kind of what I was a little bit worried about, like because of how screwy this interface is, where I'm literally just being like, I'm just being like, take this string and YOLO, and I hope it works. It's very possible that maybe there's some of them that I cannot programmatically construct in the way that I want, which would be annoying. Yeah. Yeah. What about? Yeah, I don't even know. Java time stuff is, it's kind of even, because I basically like what happened. I guess what happened is like Joda, which everyone used to just use. Joda then sort of got like rolled into standard lib. So now it's, which that is like good. It's good to probably have that stuff in standard lib, but it's kind of confusing because now you don't even know sometimes when do you have to use Joda versus when do you just use whatever. Anyway, okay, I'm just whatever. I'm just gonna skip this one. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna comment it out and move on. Okay. Geography I think I can do because geography is just a wicket. I'm pretty sure. Converting geog field. Geography. And I guess. Oh, that's actually interesting. It's actually possible it's not a primitive. That's the other thing. I was assuming that it was that they were all primitives, but that could be wrong about that. So that could be that's the other knob that I have not attempted to twiddle in here. Let's see. Numeric. Data type properties. I don't see primitive. This must be something in the Java SDK, not in like the BigQuery sort of like model. All right, hold on. BigQuery. I said before, would the Java docs lead me to anywhere but sadness? But I'm going to open it up because I think it actually might help with this particular thing. It's possible that maybe primitive is not the right thing to use for this field type, and my hunch is that primitive is probably not the right type to use for geography either, which is why I need to look at this. What is the? It's BigQuery, Google Cloud BigQuery field value attribute. Field value. So it's like an inner enum inside here. Field value dot attribute. Primitive. Oh nope. Okay, I'm wrong. Timestamp is there. Timestamp and geography. They're all in there. So who knows? All right, whatever. I'm moving on for now with my life. I hope that this one works. So BigQuery geography, and then can I write a wicket point from memory? -118 34. I think that's the format. This format is interesting because this is going to be GeoJSON dot wait. Sorry, my GeoJSON flipped out there for a second. Import, I read my completer. Works, Walrus, GeoJSON, GJ. I have to use that. Okay. Val exp equals gj dot point gj dot coordinate. What do I have? I have -118 34. Does it have to be a double? It has to be a double. Okay. Dot encode. Okay, that's what this will be. So this is going to be a GeoJSON of that point. Again, if this even works. I have a feeling this may not. I'm not feeling super optimistic about this one. Oh, no, it works. Okay. So just the timestamp still is screwy. So this one worked. That's good. Great. Okay, continuing on. I'm going to put a shakes fist. Boom. Get the hell out of here. Timestamp. All right. Okay. Where did I leave off? So where did I even want to go from here? Let's look at this. Because I was trying to do all the primitive ones first. Oh, bytes. Okay, I haven't done bytes. Jesus. See, what is like What is even going to go in bytes? How do I find one of these suckers that has bytes? Oh, okay. Maybe there's another example somewhere in here. Bytes type. I don't know. Like, what do you get when you select one of those? Array byte. I mean, array byte would make sense, but I kind of have a feeling it's not that based on what we've been seeing, you know. But maybe. I guess we could try it. I guess we could see what happens. I don't know. Yeah, what the hell? Let's try it. Let's just throw one. I mean, it's probably gonna crash, is what I assume will happen. Array byte. All right. How do you actually even do it? I guess you would do it like I would do, you know, pizza dot get bytes is probably the easiest way to make one. I mean, okay, I just want to see what this gives us. Oh, hey. Yeah, runtime exception, not handling bytes yet. Duh. So this is good. I haven't even gotten to this one yet. Case legacy SQL type name dot bytes value dot get bytes value. Oh, okay. So in this case, it is an array of bytes. So that's going to be interesting because now that's going to be my problem to put it into a string. And I guess what I probably would do is like base 64, because like if it has to just go into JSON, you can't obviously just put a literal byte array in there. I don't know. Yeah, how do I do it? Base 64? Is that just like a method? No. Java base 64 encode byte array. It's like base 64.get encoder or something. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I didn't import that. Where does that live? Oh god, there's so many things called. This is like classic when it's like something that's like primitive like that. You open it up and there's just so many things that are called base 64. Java util. Yeah, there you go. Good call. Yeah, Milliardo knows. Milliardo is on it. That's interesting. What is it not like about that? No arguments. Oh, I put it on the wrong place. Whoops. Get encoder dot encode, and then that's the array of bytes. I put it in the wrong order. And that'll be a string. Okay. Yeah, array of byte. See, this is okay. So this is the same thing. Yeah, old library. Oh, okay. It wasn't interesting. Old. Everybody was rolling their own base 64. So now on the I have, this is the thing, is like I have a feeling this probably works correctly. Oh, sorry, where'd it go? The one I put in, this probably works right in like prod. This is probably the right way to handle this in real data, but my test thing that I'm putting in there is not working. I'm just gonna pass a string in there and see what happens. Invalid input length 5. You can't, wait, oh, I bet they expect it to be base 64. What about that? They probably expect it to be base 64 or something. Maybe it's hex. Like, I don't know what they're doing in there. Oh, wait. Oh, God. I was at the wrong one. Let's try this. Encoder. Let's try that. No. Oh. Array of byte. Okay, so that's interesting. So now it has value. Wait. It shouldn't be. Did I do something wrong? This should be a string, right? Oh. Yeah, wait. I want to encode. Oh, right. The encode gives you an array of byte. I need to encode a string. I've seen that before. Might be. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what you get out of there. They're giving you an hold on a second. What did I actually do down here? I just threw in a dummy value. I said ASDF is a string, and what they're giving me back, it looks like, sorry, it's kind of hard to read in this weird format, but I'm going to print line it. I think they're giving me like a JSON array of the like hex or of the like byte values. The result is res.no spaces. So here's what the raw JSON that I'm actually getting is going to be. Yeah, it's like a JSON array of, presumably those are the numeric values. This is tricky because like I don't even know, like if you ran a query like this and you were getting back a JSON representation of a byte array, I guess maybe there's like standard conventions on that. JavaScript, they probably do it in JavaScript all the time. JavaScript JSON representation of byte array, because like I think this thing with the array of numbers is like not the craziest thing, but it's also not maybe the most intuitive. Like maybe base 64 is clearer. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just need to pick one and move on. Oh, and also actually it's funny because now that I say that, I'm actually surprised that was even working, but it's because there is a Circe JSON encoder apparently for array of byte. Because I forgot to do the same thing, I made the same mistake on both sides. I forgot to do encode to string. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. That's like as good as anything, I guess. Who doesn't love some base 64 in their life? Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that for now. Great. Okay, bytes moving up. All right, let's move record to the last because record is going to be the record is like a nested struct, so that'll be kind of maybe a little gnarly to deal with. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So let's do time, and date. But before that, I'm going to take a quick break. Should I put up my screen? I think I have a. Let me see. I have a. Oh, there it is. Yeah. All right. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back. We're back. I got my beer, so now it's truly Lib Friday. I have my frothy ale. Now I can face any nasty Java type conversion that the Google SDK developers can throw at me. I guess I should apologize to anybody who came in because they read the thing about it being a Scala, because like I bait and switched you. I said it's going to be Scala, and now we're just we're just passing strings of, you know, floats or whatever around for the whole thing. So, you know, RIP, but thanks for sticking around. I'm gonna go back to the hip hop a little bit. That was nice. What was I on before? Genres. I was on. There's one that I liked before. Laid back. Popular. Oh yeah. Let's chill with that a little bit. Chill out with that for a little bit. All right, let me pop the tab stack a little bit over here. I don't need all of this. All right, we did bytes, so now we have time. Let's see what time is. A time object. Oh, so a time is like a moment of the day kind of thing. That's the difference in time and timestamp. Okay, I don't know. I would be somewhat surprised if this one works when the other one did not, but let's give it a shot. I mean, by the other one, I mean the timestamp one, the one that blew up in our face. Oh wait, so I don't need that. We think it's going to be something like this. Something like that. I don't know, something like that. Oh, not handling time yet. Okay, great. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this is interesting. So now I can actually see, I'll actually see what it gives. So if you say time and you say get time, oh, there's not a get, there's a get time stamp, but not a get time value. So that is interesting. So let's actually see. Is this one, oh man, my tab cleaning was too aggressive because I closed that Java SDK one that I need. Is time. Okay, so time is not in the list of primitive. Well, so what else is it? Oh hell, the other thing I haven't handled in here is null. I don't know. I'm sure they can all be nullable, and I haven't done any of that. All right, we'll come back to that. They probably these things all have to be option of JSON or whatever, or at least be wrapped in an option, I guess is what they would want. I wonder if you're just supposed to get it as a string. I wonder if that's what you're supposed to do. Just like make it a string. Copy code sample. Canonical format. Excuse me. It's not going to be repeated, and I don't think it's going to be a record. I am going to get string value is what I'm going to do. Get string value. That's my guess. That's my hunch as to how it works. And it works because I mean, that obviously works for now because that's what I'm telling it is, but you know, test. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I typing that when I get copy paste? Converting. I need to get that new Stack Overflow copy paster. Converting date field. Oh, you know what I could look at is where do I get field value? I would like to check that class real quick and see, because so the one I've been using, get bool, get bytes, get double, get long, get numeric, record, repeated string, timestamp. Oh, there's also just get value as an object. That's always exciting. Ew boy. Okay, I don't know what that one will, let's try it. Let's just for kicks, let's throw that one on here on 1. So there's object value. It was just called get value. Get class. It's probably a string, right? Yeah, it's just a string. I don't know. Okay, whatever. We had to move on. Who knows if this is like super accurate. I'll have to eventually try these out in like real. Date. Data types. Date type. Data types. Date type. This is just a. Oh, this is like YYYMMDD. Okay, no problem. No problem. This is 2021-04-02. And it's just going to be the same. Yeah, see, this is the thing. Like the one that if I just leave this as a time and I just pass it through with something that's obviously not a time, it still just like works. So that's kind of sketchy, to be honest. I don't know if this is really doing anything, but I'm close to having them all filled in. I'm just gonna fill it in for good measure. Date. And date time is presumably the same. Where was that thing that I was doing? I did the timestamp. It's like current timestamp, current date. Oh, here's an interesting case. I can see what they return in invalid time zone. Oh, P Pacific. Invalid time zone. Time zone ID Pacific. What is the time zone value for that? It's like one of those things where you have to be like Pacific / Los Angeles or something like that. Oh, so many. Do we have Los Angeles? Oh, yeah. America / Los Angeles. Why not? Let's try that. I have a feeling this is right. Current date of America, Los Angeles. It's just a string. JSON is just, yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just, they just stringify everything. Okay, whatever. Current. How do I get a date time? Date time type. Oh, datetime type is just a timestamp with no time zone. That's interesting and kind of weird. That's the same way as I made that one, though. I didn't even put the time zone on that one. Oh my god. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. See, this is garbage. I just put garbage in here. That's not even real. This is not even a real value. Oh, my God. Chat, you should have told me I was doing some stupid shenanigans there. So this would be 172600. Yeah, so they're obviously not doing any. They're obviously not doing any like validation of that because of what I put in there was just like junk. Date. Daytime. All right. The point is, what I really want to get to here is the record. I want to figure out how to do the struct because that one is going to be interesting for like nested values and stuff. Date time. Date time. Oh, jeez. Whatever. It's just literally like that. Where's the example I used before? What was the one? I tried to do timestamp? Oh, okay. This will be interesting because this one failed on timestamp before. Yeah, okay. I wonder if that timestamp one, the timestamp one is still haunting me. I'm still thinking about what could go wrong there because I was like, oh, could it be like a Java util timestamp or something? So this is just the same thing without that. We think it is. Not handling take time. Now I am. I'm just get string value as JSON. YOLO. Okay, great. Record, big one here. So let's see. Hold on, I'm gonna turn this up a teeny bit. Is it showing on that monitor? Oh yeah, that's good. All right, let's look at record. What do they say about record? They call it a struct. Okay. Well, that doesn't... Look at that. A struct of an int64. That's not what I expected. Yeah, they can be nested. They can be arrays. Okay. To do record. Repeated arrays. To do record struct. Okay. I actually am going to... I might do the array first, because I think the array I could do with the stuff I have so far. Repeated field. So this would be repeated. And then again, I have no idea what to put in here. I'm going to try an array. I'm going to try array. And see if I get what I expect to get there is pizza, like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, that doesn't work. List pizza as JSON. That's what I expect to get. Array of Java. Ah, god damn. Okay, so this is the same old thing. My very flawed testing strategy is is extremely running out here. There's no way to specify array on here, because I think the way these work, which again I'm not super sure, is like you say repeated on the field value, but then the name is still an array. Let me try. Okay, one thing I haven't really been trying that I could do is I could do like what I was doing through some of these dummy queries here, where I would be like collect current timestamp or whatever. I could run some of those through my thing and log out what the Java SDK gives back, and that would at least give me a little bit more insight into what it's gonna do more realistically in prod. So that's something I might look at. All right, let's think about that, because this obviously is not doing it. I don't know what else to put there. Let's see, array. How do I... Struct type, string type, array type. Declaring an array type. BigQuery select array. Working with arrays in standard SQL. Maybe they have like a factory. Oh, yeah, baby. Here we go. Let's see. What does this give me? JSON. Right, well the JSON of that is actually an array, but what does it look like to the Java SDK? Okay, this is good. This is smart, actually. I can try this. Let's see. This will probably crash on me, but I might get some logging out of it first. Yeah, it did crash. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go. So it's repeated, and it's primitive. Oh, it's an array of field values. Oh, that makes sense. It's just, well, I assume that's an array that that square bracket represents. I hope that is. Okay, that makes sense. So, is field of Wait, actually, sorry, I have to go back to this. Schema. So the thing that's tricky about this is I don't know how the name fields. Oh, it says integer and then it says mode is repeated. I was trying to think through how the schema handles that, but I was wondering if because they have a Java type that represents the schema. And I was wondering if that would somehow be nested, but it looks like it's not. It looks like what they do is just say field value. Oh, sorry, not that one. Where's the schema? This one. You say field, the name of the field is numbers, the type is integer, and the mode is repeated, and that's it. And that's how you know it's an array. I wonder what happens if it's like an array of an array. Can you do that? Can you have nested ones? Oops. Yeah, invalid query. You can't have that. Cannot construct array with element type array in 64. Because nested arrays... Oh, hey, there we go. Answers the question. Nested arrays are not supported. Well, that makes my life easier, even if it's sad for people who want to do horrible things in BigQuery. Okay, so back to... Sorry, that was a tangent. Back where I was is attribute primitive pizza array. I think this is what I would do. Contents. Oops, I typed something wrong. What did I do? Oh. So the type here is still string. And I should set the repeated, set mode. Oh. Array of string of field value cannot be cast to Java length string. Okay. I was wrong about that. I thought that would work to pass that through. Because what I actually get is what I actually get out is this schema. I don't know. I just get this weird thing. Value equals square bracket. Like I don't really know. That's just this two-string representation of it. I guess I could I could interrogate that more closely. Oh. Wait. Value.get. That's why I have to do this. Okay. Now I'm with it. Because I haven't actually. I was thinking. I wasn't thinking about it. I haven't actually handled this in the code. I need a big old honking if statement basically here. If field dot get field dot. Is there like a is repeated? No. Get type is. Or sorry. Get mode. I don't know what happens if it's repeated, if it can be repeated and nullable. That's not good. Anyway. Yeah, great. It's because basically this is the normal case. Oops. Let me format buffer, LSP format buffer. Love it. Good job. Oh god, it did that. It put the curly brace up there. Okay, that's weird, but whatever. Yeah, if it's repeated, I have to subfields. That's interesting. Oh, subfields is if this is a record. Yeah. Okay, I have to do value dot get. Get what was it called? Get hold on, I'm going crazy here. I swear a second ago there was a get repeated something or other. value. Oh, weird. That was crazy. The ID fritzed out there for a second, but yeah. So now I have to map over each field. God damn it. I'm just gonna to-list this. Basically, like I have a thing that says is repeated value of int, so I have to map over, or like repeated value of x, it doesn't really matter. I have to map over each one and pass it through just recursively to this function, which is, what's this function called again? Field value to JSON. JSON of, and now, okay, so this is interesting. So I have to pass it, I have to call into this again recursively for each one. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have to do that. Like I could put this into a separate thing, but I'm just gonna do it this way because I think it'll be easy. The thing is, to short circuit this, I need to get rid of the repeated. To builder, set mode. I don't know. Let's see if this is gonna work. Field.mode.nullable. Everything's nullable. Everything's always gonna be nullable. Let's see if this works. I think this actually might work. Oh, sorry, I have to get the result of that. That's just a builder, so there's build. That'll solve that. Oh, does that solve the whole thing? Does it compile? Oh, it's not an array, it's a job util list. Okay, that helps me. It says array of field value cannot be cast to job util list, so I can fix that. List dot to job, or is it as Java? Do I have this stuff? The converters, do I have those converters? God knows I need those converters now more than ever. As Java. Oh! Oh! Amazing. That worked. They worked. Okay. That's pretty sweet. So look, here it is. BigQuery field value, and then it says repeated, and then it has the stuff in it, and then you see it calls it, it hits again because I like nest in and call it. Okay, that's cool. That's very nice. That is very nice. So that handles repeated. To do, repeated, checked off. To do record struct. God dang. Okay. Converting struct value. This one, yeah, I don't even know like necessarily where to start, but let me find. I think that exercise of like running one through and seeing what the Java client had was actually very helpful. So let me see if I can do something similar for that. Something similar to that for this one. Let's see. Working with arrays. Nested arrays. Oh, here we go. Working with arrays. Subqueries. I don't see anything about struct. Wow, there's a lot of functions. Oh, no. BigQuery select struct. Select as struct, that sounds nice. Oh, I have no idea what this does, but it looks interesting. Let's try it. Select as struct 1A 2B. Yeah, screw it. What does that do? Sorry, I had to blow this up. I'd make that thing tiny. I guess I don't even need this webpack right now. I kill that. See you later, webpack. Oh wow, it actually didn't crash. Wow, it actually. Wait, what? Wait, that worked? What? How did that work? Oh man. Okay, so somehow that worked. Encode result schema fields A, B. Oh, so that somehow went through normally. I'm just literally just staring at this, trying to understand what just happened. Field name is A, type is integer, mode is nullable. So it looks like this struct thing that I just did, it basically actually exploded it into like a table. Because I guess what I was kind of expecting to see there would be like an anonymous column, a single anonymous column where there was one row, one value, and the value was that struct in some weird embedding. But it looks like what I actually got was like a table where the column was A and the, yeah. It's like, what about this? What if you do it this way? Oh no, that doesn't work. Select. What if you put? I just literally just trying random shit now. As thing. No, okay, it doesn't like that. Okay, let's keep reading. I'm not gonna just figure that one out by a miracle. Select array. Oh, as value struct. That's what I need. Yeah. Okay, this sounds better. Let's try this one. Let's see what this does. No, it's still the same. Wild. I see. This is the thing. I thought this would be a column called XYZ and a struct called struct. Oh man. Yo, hold on a second. This Nightbot thing is being freaking a jerk. I have to figure this out. Nightbot blocking links. I love links. People want to send me links. Freaking great. Los links are the essence of the internet. If I open my Nightbot, is it gonna like somehow let people hack me? Hold on. This is a tangent, but log in. Wait, I've already been in here. Why is it asking me to do this again? Timer, spam protection. Links. Ha! Disable. Access. I don't really care. Y'all could type whatever you want, you know? Yeah, screw that. Caps. Fucking screw it. I don't have a blacklist. Okay, there we go. Type away, links. Try it again. Sorry about that. Great. I assume that config takes effect immediately. I don't actually know. All right, get out of here. What was I even doing? Structs. Okay, the struct thing is still confusing to me. I still don't totally understand it. I wish I could find some table in here that has a struct. Let's just like let's just go click through some random ass tables. But the problem is like everybody is just doing string and integer. Because probably anybody who's loading data, a lot of people are probably lazy and they just two-string everything anyway. Oh, there was a date time when that one was interesting. Oh, an interesting one. Does BigQuery have JSON functions? BigQuery, select JSON, parse. Can you parse JSON? JSON functions in standard SQL. JSON formatted string. Oh, okay. It doesn't look like you can. It doesn't look like you can convert a JSON object into a JSON struct. It looks like you would just get into a native struct. It looks like you would just get a string back. Yeah, okay, so that's actually not useful to me. String. Can I search for struct? Ooh. No, yeah, that's not helpful. Okay, that was a good shot, but it did not quite do it for me. Array functions. Damn. I don't know, maybe I should just table this for now until I find a case where I actually have one. Here's some blog post. SQL arrays. Open or unnest. Array length. Unnest. Structs. Oops, damn, I just zoomed that out. Oh, so the way it appears in here is it's like a dotted, it's like dotted nested type of situation. That's interesting. Oh, fuck, I would kill for some yakitori right now. God dang. Oh, I love yakitori. And it shows as a record. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I wonder if this table, I wonder if the person who made this, if this is public. That's probably not. No, array instruct. Yeah, okay, I'll never find that. Damn. All right, well, I'll come back. I'll probably just come back to this later, to be honest. I don't really need it right now. I've actually gotten a lot of what I wanted. Oh, that's a big table. Yeah, okay, let's go check in where we're at and like play around with some stuff. That's cool. To do record struct. And so I never got the timestamp working, and I haven't figured out this struct thing just because I haven't even figured out how to like construct, how to make one and what they do. This one somehow just works, which I did not like honestly expect that to just work. Hold on, let me pull up that other one that I had, that other example. Yeah, what? I just fixed it, John. I thought I did anyway. We'll see. Post a, wait. Well, I guess I can probably post a link. Here, I'll post a link. I guess Nightbot probably won't ban me though, since I'm in charge. So you post a link and see if it works. All right. Oops, not that one. So here's the other variant. The other variant that I tried, but that also still somehow worked. Let's see if this crashes. No, that one works. It's the same. A, B. Okay, so screw it. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know. This is cool. This actually like does work. There's one. Let's take off. Let's go limit 30. And look, I get my properties. I get the fields in there. Oh boy, it is a lot slower. Oh no, because I'm doing hella print lines now. That's my bad. Yeah, so the problem is like it's actually like a not. Well, actually, hold on. I want to actually check the network panel and see. I think that the amount of data that's going is actually like not trivial. Like this is obviously just waiting on the time to run the query, but I think even after it runs the query, the time to just transfer the stuff, because who knows how big this stuff could be. Truncated, 19 megabytes, which that's kind of like what we saw in that that Descartes thing that I was demoing earlier. Like it was the same where it would run the thing and it was like downloading data. That's interesting. What that makes you wonder about is like it makes you wonder if people would be happier. I could imagine a version of this where you would be happier off like simplifying the geometries, because like basically say that you because my server that's running this stuff is in GCP, it's in App Engine. Probably the network transfer is faster. So like I could imagine a world where you would be happier, where like I would pull from BigQuery into my server, simplify the geometries, and then send them over. Because like somebody who's just previewing it, if they're just like coarsely previewing on the map, they probably don't suffer if it's simplified. In fact, they're probably better off. And then it would make, it could make this thing be like 2 megs or 1 meg instead of being 19 megs is like some crazy thing. So that's actually interesting. I don't know, I have to think about that more. I could imagine that being like a more pleasant experience, but this is like pretty good actually. Let me find something else. Let's go find something smaller, something where the geometries, because to be clear, like the reason why this is so fucked up, even though there's only like 30 geometries, these are like excruciatingly detailed. Like let's go zoom in. This is like some excruciatingly detailed, state geometry that somebody drew, and so Of course, it's like freaking enormous because it's, you know, like 1,000 coordinates or something, or maybe probably more, you know. So, yeah. Okay, so you know, so in a lot of cases, let's go see if we can find one that is not so crazy. Where was that one that I was looking at before? Geo. All roads 01. What is this? This is some weird partition thing. Oh, this is just straight up. This is just the Tiger data set. Can somebody explain? Do they explain the partitions? No, they do not explain the partitions. How big is this? I don't want to query this thing. It's probably huge. All right, whatever. Continue. GeoUS boundaries. Oh, GeoHue's on first. That's cool. Who's on first, if I recall, is like a POI listing. Oh man, there's so many of these. I have to kill some of these. It's annoying that this UI, whenever you click one of these, it like opens in a new tab. Get out of here. Get out of here. Preview. Oh no. What? Wait, is there a geometry? This just has a column called body. Properties. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, it's just a JSON string, but it's actually a GeoJSON string. This is a little sloppy. This who's on first? I wonder who put that in there. It's a little sloppy. There's OpenStreetMap, taxi trips. I want some small thing. There's like got to be like census stuff in here. Census tracts, tree census, New York tree census. That's cool. What the hell is this? Does it have a latitude and longitude? Oh, that's another one that I should handle, is like if the schema, if it has both latitude and longitude, I should plot that, because I don't actually have that right now. So this actually won't work for me. I won't be able to do this unless I don't see an actual geography column. Yeah. Let's see. Select ID. Name. Show me the schema. Borough name. Select borough name. This query will process 6.4. Okay, that's not bad. Let's just run one of these. What the hell? Select count star borough name from there without the limit. Group by. See, this is nice. Their query UI is nice because it has good autocomplete and stuff. Oh shit, I should have waited to see the estimate. Although that was fast. Oh, it's still only, so this whole thing is 6.4 megs. Okay, this is a good data set. BigQuery GIS make point. I think there's like stuff to be like make a point out of a thing or blah 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 blah. ST point make point ST geog point longitude comma latitude. There we go, baby. Sorry, fuck, I lost my tab. Select. What's my schema again? Let's see. Let's get the. God, what do I want to know about these trees? Freaking trees. Oh, block ID. I don't know what that means. Curb, loc, status, health. I just want to know what kind of tree. Let's get a tree ID. Let's get a. Is there like species or like type? Oh my god, there's so many tree columns in here. Oh, that's funny. They have state plane in here too. Nobody wants that. Ah, fuck it. I don't even care. Diameter. Species Latin. That's what I want. Branch problem caused by sneakers in branches. Yeah, BRCH_shoe. What does that even mean? Like people threw shoes up there, and that's like, oh man, you love it. You love to see it. You love to see the urban geographers out there counting everything there is to know about the trees. Okay, what did I say I was going to? I was going to get the tree ID and then the Latin species. That's what I want. I see now there's also species common. But now that I see that, I don't want species common. I want Latin one. Okay, and then what was I saying? I said stgeog. stPointGeog? Oh, come on. What was that thing I was just at? stgeog point. Okay. Select tree ID, SPC, Latin. I don't know why I didn't know this. Oh, stgeog point, yep. Longitude, latitude. This is cool. This is cool. I don't need a group by anymore. I'll throw the... Well, fuck it. That's cool. Whatever. That's good enough. This should run. It's running. It's going. Damn, it is really going. What is it doing? BigQuery is busy right now. 28 megs. Okay. Let's go. Let's do a limit. Limit. Fuck, I don't know. Let's get 2,000. I don't know how many there are total. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so here's the thing. I think, in theory, if I just plug this in here, I think it will detect the geog point being a geography, and I think it'll just like render it. Let's see what we get. Oh, internal server error. Good, good, good stuff. Oh, no pointer exception. Okay. Oh, do some of them not have a latitude and longitude? That's possible. That's possible. Because this is nullable. That part I'm going to have to figure out, like how to handle... Okay. Okay. Because this says it's geography. Geom column. Yeah, I'm doing get string value is probably what's failing. That get string value probably failed because I probably don't have a... Yeah, 140. Oh, no, it's never mind, something else. Oh, so see, yeah, okay. I knew this was gonna, I knew I had to do this, but I haven't just gotten around to it yet. But all these have to be wrapped in options, basically. How do I deal with that? Okay, I don't know. I might not have the brain waves to think about that just at this exact moment, but I can. Okay, so when you call get string value, it says check not null. I think that the answer is you have to check is null. Let me think about this. Let me think about this. What I need is something like def safe column. This is like, I need safe column and I need a handler, which is a field value to a JSON. And then what this is going to give me is a JSON. And then I need the value. So I'm gonna, I don't know, I'm gonna try to wire up some shenanigans here. If the value dot is null, JSON dot null, else handler dot as, or just handler dot as JSON, and then I can wrap all these suckers. Safe column. Safe column, and I'm going to pass in the value, and then... Oh, sorry, I mangled that. Whoops. Oh, God, that was not what I wanted to do. That was not at all what I wanted to do. That's what I want to do. Okay, now let's think about this. Does Scala know to pass this as a function by value, or like a function by name? I'm not 100% sure. I might have to be like paren rocket and like do it. Oh, I guess I don't even need that. I don't even need that. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't know. It doesn't know. That's okay. Yeah, baby. There we go. Yes. Hold on a second. Now that I'm thinking about this, I'm like, I could just check it above. Maybe this was silly. Maybe I could have... Maybe this is the wrong... Like, I don't have to wrap this thing every single row. I could just be up here. Okay, that was a good thought. That was a cool thought to use a fancy function thing. But I can actually just do else if field... Or sorry, else if value dot is null. Oh, God, not is instance of. Else if value dot is null. JSON dot null. Okay. Good thought, but don't even need to do it. Can do it cleaner this way. And leave this the way I had it originally. Good. I don't need safe column. I don't need any of that. Okay. Let me see. Let me run this again and see actually what happens now. Because I should get back a bunch of nulls or something. Is it compiling? What's it doing? Oh, whoops. Ho! Ho ho! Ho ho! The trees! Look at that. It works. Look at those beautiful trees. There they are. I wish... Damn, now I do wish I had a... I have to wire up like a click so you could click here and see the data of yeah. Like I should be able to click in here and it would like pop up. But that's actually cool. We made a point and we see those trees. They're there. Like, it looks like Brooklyn Heights is very treeful, which I've been there. I can attest it's very nice. Very treeful. And then for some reason we got... Where? I don't actually know what you call this area. Sheepshead Bay? I guess that's where that is. Coney Island. Where is Coney Island? Right? Oh yeah, right there. This is by Coney Island. We have this. This is funny because I wonder if this is a... because I just did like a limit 2000 and that's what we got, and I wonder if the table is like clustered on the geography and this is some kind of weird like Z order curve kind of situation, but I don't know. I'm gonna take off the limit. Let's see what happens. This is gonna take a while because God only knows how much data it's slurping in right now. And then, assuming that this, oh no, server failed. It probably timed out. 503, yeah. Fuck it. Hold on a second. I'm trying to remember where I wired this up. Somewhere in one of my base controller things, I have a timeout. What is the timeout? Fuck it, yeah. Oh, I can just put this 30. Let's make it 60. 60. We'll give it a whole minute. I don't care. I'm gonna change that later. I'll change that later just for this one controller, and then I won't have it globally set to 60 seconds. We're waiting. Anyway, I was gonna say before that crashes, I will probably start wrapping up if this works, or even if this doesn't work. Assuming this continues to crash, I'm probably about done. But this is a fun stream. Huge thanks again to Large Data Bank bringing his data-loving crew in here. It was lovely to meet a bunch of y'all again. He's brought people over here a few times, which is one of the main times that I actually have viewers compared to the normal times when I'm just in here with like, 2 bots and like a rando or whatever. So anyway, thank you all for stopping by. Damn, this is taking a long time. Maybe it's not even gonna work, huh? How many rows are even in this freaking table? I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't know if we're ever gonna get a result out of this. So, oh, we did. We got a result. Wait, does it still have my limit? Oh, it says server failed though. Oh, it still got the 503. Okay. It turned out the limit. I don't. Who knows how many rows are in this table? Maybe it's like a huge table. Let's go. Let's limit like 10,000. Let's see what that. Oh, sorry, that was 1,000. Well, that should be fast. Let's go 10,000. God, I'm burning through that. Oh, okay, okay. So there must be a lot of rows because even 10,000 rows is pretty fast. This thing was sitting there just churning JSON for a lot of stuff. Wow, that's so cool. Okay, this is nice actually. I could use this thing. I could see myself using this thing. This is cool. I don't know if it's any better than like this thing. Like this thing is also cool. Let's try this. Let's try this query on that on Descartes. And also this one is deployed in production, which is a big advantage that it has over mine. Running. Reading results. See, the queries run fast as hell. The queries finish very fast, and then you're just sitting here like downloading the data. Show table. Oh, this is cool. It would be nice to have something like this. Yeah, the trees are dope. Oh yeah, thanks guys. And thanks for stopping by. Yeah, play is cool, man. It's or sorry, I said man. I don't. It doesn't really get. People hate on it. You know, people love to be like, play is garbage, like blah blah blah. You know, it's just like not quite as hip maybe as it was. Okay, I don't know if this ran or if this did anything, but anyway, I think it's nice. You know, it's cool. It works well for me. I definitely have had pain with it at times, you know. Data set. Okay, it knows that it has 20,000 rows, but it's still rendering my old map, which is questionable. Maybe what I have to do is make a new thing. Anyway, I've literally never used this before, so I'm trying to figure out how it works and stuff. Who's the person who made this? Anyways, sorry, guys, and I got distracted. But yeah, it's good to have you. You know, feel free to stop by, ask some questions about Scala or Play or whatever. Happy to chat about it. Sometime I'll do like a deeper dive on like some of the stack and some of the tools that I'm using on this app, because I do think, I mean, that's the biggest. I think that is the biggest killer about Scala web dev, is like you do kind of have to like mix and match your own stack, because even if you're using Play, you know, it doesn't really have like an opinion that much about like the model like database kind of layer, and so you have to wire all that up, and so it just does take a little bit of like futzing to kind of like assemble your little tool set. So maybe one day I'll do a little chat about that. Anyway, this Descartes XYZ Delpher. There we go. Oh, this person used to work at Here Maps. That's cool. Yandex. Remote. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Berlin. Dude, everyone wants to move to Berlin. That's cool. Give this guy a follow if you're interested, if you're into this map stuff. Yeah, buddy, I agree with you. Like, my dream would be like for somebody. I mean, I would like to work on this, but I recognize what a tremendous time-consuming thing it is. But my dream would be to have something out of the cats effect sort of stack that was like we have HTTP4S, which is a pretty good like web. I would say it's like a web service library, but it's not really like a web development framework for building like applications. Like it doesn't really do all the nice stuff around like templates and Flash and rendering and controller, blah, 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 you know. So I would love to see something out of that stack, which would be cool. But yeah, as it is, like Play is kind of like what we have. And so my thing is like I'm mostly using Play, and then I use like Cats stuff. So I use Doobie and, you know, Cats Effect and whatever. And there's like a couple places where you have to kind of like do some shimming to kind of like shim them together. I actually wrote a blog post about this. You might have seen it, but Yeah, so you know, there's a couple places where you have to kind of like shim some things together, but they actually like work together fine. It's nice, and then I just think like the cats sort of scene has so much energy and like momentum in it, which is really cool, and they're like nice to work with. I mean, like the libraries are nice to work with. Sorry, I got distracted. I never figured out why this thing wouldn't do. I want to make a new. I want to make a new query. What is this? Fork report. Oh, copy link to report. No, I want to make a new one. Let's do some URL hacking. Nope, not found. Okay, that didn't work. Damn, I still want to run the trees because I think the trees would look... Okay, create report. Yes, trees. Fucking trees. Boy. Anyway, Cat's Effect based web framework that was more in the style of Play or like Rails or something, I think would be really cool. Yeah, it took me a while to get used to it as well. It's a little screwy. Oh, look at that. So cool. That was faster than... Well, I don't know. Maybe that wasn't faster. Let's see. I'm going to take it off. Let's take the limit off and see what this one does. I have no idea how much this is costing me, but... Query saved, running. Yeah, cats... I also agree. I thought it was like kind of intimidating at first, but honestly, like... There's actually not as much to it as I think people make it out. Like people like make it more complicated than it needs to be. And the thing that eventually got me, well, the thing that really got me over the hump was like Doobie. I eventually found Doobie, which is like the database library that I use and a lot of people use in Scala. And I was like, dang, this is so good. I just have to figure out how to use it. But the point is, like, eventually I sort of started to think about like Cat's Effect IO is just like an alternative to Future. And so if you're doing Scala stuff, you're probably already running stuff with Future anyway. Like everything you have is going to be async, everything you have is going to be wrapped in Future anyway. So it's kind of like, oh, maybe this shift to IO is like not quite as big of a difference as people like make it out to be, you know. Oh, 680,000 rows. That's how much is in here. So that's no wonder it's not that's no wonder it took a long time to render on my thing. I have no idea what's happening now. I probably killed something, or it's probably crashed or something. You know, it's amazing that that's still only 29 megs, though. That's pretty cool. Oh, I guess it helps that I'm only selecting a few columns. I'm only pulling a few columns, so that reduces the size. So yeah, I don't know. Cat's Effect, it's pretty weird. Every now and then I still run into weird stuff where I'm like, I have no idea what this compiler error is telling me or something, but it honestly like works pretty cool. And speaking of this stuff, Cat's Effect 3 came out and it looks really cool. I'm excited to try it out. Downloading map data. Yeah, baby, go download that map data. All right, let that go. That actually, I remembered something from a long time back when I was setting up this test thing and I was passing this HTTP client. I was constructing this HTTP client to pass into my app for the test, my sandbox test sort of wrapper, because that's like one of the arguments. I have to have this. And it reminded me of this cool thing I saw. Let me pull it up. Can I see my stars? How do I find my stars? Here we go. I saw that somebody is working on, I don't know who this person is, but I follow them on Twitter and they're really cool. But somebody is working on a VCR library. Like, I don't know if you've ever used VCR in Ruby, but it's like a Ruby gem that does this amazing, basically like automatic HTTP like mocking. So it's like hard to even describe it. Basically this thing, I mean, I'm sure it just does under the hood. I'm sure it does some like unholy, horrible like Ruby monkey patch shenanigans, but it basically hacks into your HTTP library. And then whenever you make a request, if it's a new request, it'll go and actually make it and record the response. It'll record the response and like save it locally on your repo. And then if you make those same HTTP requests again, like this one, iana.org, it'll play it back. So it like plays it back from this recorded response. So it's like a cool way to do HTTP service mocking. It's like by far the nicest thing I've ever used for that thing of like any language, any library. It's just like so good. And so this person, somebody is trying to make sort of a Scala version of that, and it integrates with STTP. So STTP is the HTTP client that I'm using in this thing. And so you would basically, like right now, I'm not doing any HTTP stuff in my test, so I just threw in a real one. Like I just threw in like a real, genuine async HTTP client and threw it in there because it's like I just need to populate the argument. But if this thing, I could pull this in and then I could put in like VCR back in and then it would do it. And it's like so cool. The fact that if this works, I mean, I know it's like early, I think they're still working on it, but if this works and if it's nice, it'll be like really cool. It would be like a really amazing utility to have for Scala. So keep an eye on this if you're in Scala. All right. Anyway, did this thing ever download? Let's go check on the trees. I don't know. It looks like we didn't get... Oh, it looks like this kind of... I can't tell what it did. It looks like this downloaded 6 megs. I don't know. I feel like surely that's not all. I feel like there must be other data, but who knows? The point is, this thing works. My thing is working not bad, honestly. It's like... Yeah, see, that one looks basically the same as mine, so it's like there's no way that can have gotten all of it. It might be that BigQuery puts a cap on it. BigQuery might put a cap on what you get out of the sample data, so you only get like the first, like, 20,000 rows or something. Maybe that's part of it. But anyway, this is freaking cool. I could use this thing, and right now I could use it to explore other data, but the thing that I eventually want to do is like I have to wire up, and this will be like a whole nother set of research kind of problems to dig into, but basically I want to export the data out of here so that I would come in here, I'd make this collection. Do I have data? Oh, there's like some big polygon. So I would come in here and I would edit and I would be like, draw a point or whatever. Yeah, and then as I go, like I submit this stuff, I merge it, and then it's like that would get synced, in the background that would get synced over to BigQuery, and so then I would have all my snapshots that I could query in BigQuery, and that would be sick. And then it would be really interesting. So that's where I'm headed. It's probably for next time, or well, probably for many streams to go. But it looks really cool. And today was pretty good. I feel like I got some decent progress on here. Confirm leave page. To be able to do this is cool. I might have to. And the other thing I have to do, if I haven't, this obviously isn't deployed. If I want to deploy this, I'm going to have to like go on there and be. I have to get my OAuth application approved by Google, and I have no idea like what is going to happen with that. But anyway, that's it. That's it for today. I think I saw that Creon had started streaming a little bit ago. Thank you so much for coming by. Anybody who's still with me out there, feel free, follow, come back again. I do this, so I pretty much do this every Friday around like 4 p.m. ish on Pacific time, and then I sometimes do like a midweek random, Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever day. So yeah, Creon is on. She's always, oh, whoops, I don't want to play this sound. She's always great. Is anybody doing cool code stuff right now? What do y'all think? You want to go watch a DJ or you want to go watch a code thing? Look, Linus Tech Tips is on. What are they doing on there? Code help and advice. That sounds cool. I should go in there. I've watched her stream a lot. Splashly, that's a pretty nice stream. Let's go over there. Let's go see what Splashly is doing. Help out another new low view streamer. Oh wait, I guess I don't do it here. Sorry, I have to do it through this other thing. All right, I'm gonna raid her. Thanks so much for coming by, gang. I hope to see some of y'all again. And until next time, take care. Run some BigQuery queries. It's cool. Deuces. See y'all next time.